Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the watch list for Tuesday, October 25th. Glad you guys are here with me, joining me today. We are going to go through that watch list in just a second. I want to run through a couple things real quick with you. First here, you can find me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can also find me in the Discord, the Griswold Trading Discord. That link to get in there is in the description below. And everything that I offer you guys for free or fee-based can be found in there. So there are a ton of free rooms. There's also a private members group in there. The membership is $50. It gets you all kinds of really great things. Griswold Strat Indicator. The live trading bot sends out live trades to you guys throughout the day so you guys don't have to go searching for them. A 1-hour Strat course from the beginning to the end. 1-hour course to help you guys learn this stuff even more. Exclusive to just the Griswold Gold members. Top 5 plays every day. Ad-free YouTube videos, one-on-ones with myself, group meets with myself and other people within the Griswold Gold membership. Okay, that's it for that part of it. The other thing, the screen that you're watching on that you see here is TradingView. That's what I use to chart all of my setups, all of my plays. If you are looking for a way to, or something like TradingView, then I have a link for TradingView in the description below. That link will give you a free 30-day trial to TradingView. No obligations. You can try it out for free for 30 days, and then if you decide to use it, you get up to $30 off of your subscription. Okay, depending on which subscription service you choose. And the last thing I want to talk about are the ads, guys. I know they suck. No one likes them. Those ads pay for this stuff to be free. Let those advertisers pay for your guys' free education on these YouTube videos. And I have over 400 videos for you guys to learn how to trade more consistently and more profitably. So go check all of those out. There's playlists at the end of this video for both the Strat and the SPY strategy on the 30-minute chart that we go through. Let's get started on this watch list. Number 1 on the list is CCL. Now, normally for a lot of people, this wouldn't be a setup, or we would look for a 1-2-2 rev strat, meaning a 1 followed by a 2 up and then a 2 down. We have a hammer candle here, so I'm going to look for a continuation on CCL. We've got really good time frame continuity on our side, so if we can get calls on this thing at 828, we can take it all the way to the first target at 851 right here. Okay, so I'm going to look for calls off of this hammer bar. Now, like I said, normally I don't put continuation plays on here. I had one with Apple on the 3-bar today. Apple ran today. So we're going to look to see if we can do the same thing with CCL on Tuesday. BA is Boeing Company. So Boeing it's a tough one because it is a hammer candle, but it's also a 2 up that finished red. So I am going to look for puts on this one because we are 2 up red. Doesn't mean that we can't have a continuation to the upside, but I am going to look for puts on this at 139.28 with our first targets at 136.62. BIDU, man, China stocks took a hit today, didn't they? 12.5 on BIDU. NEO was down at 24% at one point. And I got to be honest with you, I didn't take a strat situation, but I did buy calls on NEO when it was down at 24%. So I did get 3 weeks out on that one because I took I believe an $11 strike or $10.50 strike. So I'm going to look for NEO to trend back up. That's on a different story though. But normally stocks don't tank 24% in a day. So I'm looking for NEO to rebound a little bit and for me to gain a little bit of money off of that. Again, not a strat play. Okay, so BIDU, 2 down, finish green. Okay, so we have this hammer candle, 2 down, finish green. We are going to look for calls at 79.75, and our first target is way up here at the bottom of the candle though. So normally I would tell you guys to put it at the top of the candle when there is a gap, meaning there is no candle fill from here to here. You see how all of these candles have fills. The wicks, there's no gaps in between here. Well, there's nothing here. So when we have that, we put our target to the bottom of the candle, and that is our target to fill that gap. Okay, so first target's at 88.21, our first order of magnitude. D-Dog is up next. D-Dog, same thing as we had on BA. We had this 2 up red hammer candle. The time frame continuity is completely to the downside on this stuff. So we're going to look for puts at 79.37. We are also stuck on an inside bar on the week. So I'm still looking to break out of here on the weekly outside of this inside bar. That's what these two pink lines are. So we can look for that on Datadog as well. EW, Edwards Life Sciences, 2 up, finished red. So we're going to look for puts at 84.61. First target's 82.14. Good magnitude to that downside. Guys, if you like the videos, if you enjoy what I'm teaching here, please just take a second right now and give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it very much. And make sure you comment down below if you have questions, if you're making profit, if this channel is helping you. I would appreciate any comments that you guys can place in there. Thank you guys very much. And let's move on to GME. GME, a double inside bar. Now, I know I don't give you guys a top 5 anymore. That is reserved for the Griswold Gold membership. I will tell you this. If there is a double inside bar, it's likely going to be on the top 5. So, full time frame continuity to the downside. And let's talk about inside bars real quick here. So, inside bars, they do not break the high and they do not break the low of the previous candle. Just like this inside bar did not break the high or the low of the previous candle. They stay within the range. It's a tightening range. It's a consolidation candle. And the Griswold Strat indicator that is part of TradingView, you can buy it separately or you can get it as part of the Griswold Gold membership. But that inside bar, when it's painted yellow like this, and it's easy to see because it's painted yellow through the Strat indicator, I want you guys to think of a spring being loaded and compacted. And when those springs get loaded and tightened, almost like a jack in the box, you know, where you turn the handle, and when that thing pops, it explodes to one direction. Well, to one direction only, not the other direction. But in this case, with the inside bars, we're looking to explode to the upside or the downside. Now, we do have full time frame continuity to the downside, and everything on GME is stuck on an inside bar. The day, the week, the month, the quarterly, and the yearly. So I know CyberDog isn't touching this thing. We're going to look at it, though, because it is a double inside bar. We're going to look for calls at 25.19, puts at 24.11. Watch this target here because there's only a 1 cent difference. So your next target, even the next target is there. We're going to change that to green, mark that as a target. And then the next target after that is down there. So we can look for this to jump either way. And let's just go back in time. So you see this blue highlight, that's part of the Griswold Strat indicator, as is the time frame continuity and the candlestick numbers and a bunch of other things. But we're going to go back in time to see the last time GME had a double inside bar. These gold bars represent the 3-1 setups, and there is the last time there was a double inside bar. They don't happen very often. They're very rare. And they tend to do really, really well. And if we look at this off of GME, we're going back to July of 2022. We break this trigger, and we had this beautiful run up. And there was one more here, double inside bar. We opened here. We triggered, target, and a nice run up before we turned around and had an outside bar. So both the last 2 times that we had a double inside bar on GME, they worked out really, really well. So we're going to look for the same thing on GME on Tuesday. That's a play I want you guys to be watching. Tesla, higher premium play in the options world, but we are still going to look at this as a setup. We have a 2 down that finished green with a hammer candle, okay? So actionable signal on that hammer candle. We're going to look for calls at, what do we have here, 213.50. You can see the yellow mark there. And our first 2 targets at 214.66 and 215.55. This is a 1-2-2 Rev Strat. Inside bar, 2 down, 2 up. Really just a 2-2 reversal with a 1 or an inside bar preceding it. So 1-2-2 Rev Strat on Tesla. Amazon, 2 up, finished red. Again, we'll see how this one plays out because we do have that hammer candle, but it is red. So we're going to look for puts at 116.57 and our targets marked out accordingly. BAC is Bank of America. And BAC has a 2 up finished red as well. We're going to look for puts on this thing at 34.71. Our targets are marked out accordingly down at the bottom. Disney, DIS, 2 up finished red. We're going to look for puts on Disney. $100.12. First targets at 97.89. That's good magnitude to the downside on that play. DocuSign, 2 up with a green, but we have that hammer candle. So we are in force off of this outside bar, this 1-3 setup. We're going to look for a continuation. Like I said, I don't normally look for continuations off of there, but we are going to look for one off of this hammer candle on DocuSign, so you can look for calls at 48.51. Next up on the list is Etsy, 2 up, finish green. Same thing as we just looked at on DocuSign. I'm going to look for a continuation to the trend to the upside, and we are stuck on an inside week still. That's what those 2 pink lines are showing. That's what this yellow circle is showing on the weekly as well, part of the Strat indicator that I created, the Griswold Strat indicator. So we are going to look for a continuation off of this hammer candle and hopefully break through the upside on this weekly candle. You can go watch the weekly setup video that I did for you guys for weekly swing plays as well. 3-1 setup on Lucid. So outside bar, inside bar. You already know about the inside bars and how they work. The 3-1 setups are a rare pattern, and they tend to do really well when we break out of that inside bar. We can go find the last one because it's marked out in gold, and we had a gap here. Actually, sorry, we opened here, and I'm not sure which way this trended first, but outside bars, tough to play if you're looking at that 50%er. Let's go back and look at this one. Again, ran on an outside bar. So is that a theme? I'm not sure. It looks like we gapped up on the open and trended up. If we can find one more here, we'll see how this one reacted. 3-1, and there's the play there. Trigger didn't hit targets all the way down, but it did. 3-4 day run off of that 3-1 setup on Lucid. Okay, Netflix. I'm not sure how the premiums are on Netflix. I haven't played them for a while. They used to be quite high. That was when Netflix was at that $400, $500, $600 range. And let's jump to the start here. So another 3-1 setup on Netflix. We'll zoom in for you guys. We can look for calls on Netflix at 290.49, puts at 280.36. Good magnitude to the downside. Not so great to the upside. You have to go back further in time to find your next target. Up top, it's just the next highest preceding wick. Palantir, inside bar on Palantir with a hammer candle. So we can look for calls on PLTR at $8.30 and puts at $8.01. And that's the list, guys. So if you go at the end of this video on the top right-hand corner, you're going to find our SPY playlist. Okay, that's how to trade SPY on the 30-minute chart. It worked out fantastic today. I took gains on it. I know a couple other people in the Griswold trading room took gains on it as well. So go check out that. And if you want to learn more about trading the Strat, learning this strategy that will teach you to become more profitable and more consistent, the bottom right-hand corner, go check out that playlist. We will teach you. We're going to learn and earn together. We are going to make you a consistent and profitable trader. You need to give it time, though, and take the staircase. There's no elevator to the top. Take the stairs, and you will get there. There's no quick rich scheme in the stock market. The winners, the really good traders, are the traders that are profitable. They take it in steps. They're not taking an elevator to the top. They take it in steps. Small wins, small losses. Big wins, small losses. That's what we want to do. We let the candlestick stop us out. We cut our losses, and that is the job of a trader, is to manage the risk. And the better you are at managing risk, the better trader you will be. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck trading on Tuesday, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.